Today, I'm talking about how to turn heads wherever you go and attract whoever you want. How does this? Is the light still okay? You're getting the circles in my glasses. So, this is something that you can learn to do. If it's not, some lovely people are born being able to do this right from a ripe young age. It's in their DNA, it's in their blood. It just comes out naturally for them. And also some people who are incredibly beautiful or very, very handsome, it's just like, obviously they're going to turn heads and people are going to be attracted to them. But there is more to it than that. For those of us who aren't the most model-esque looking people, there's still hope. Don't worry. There's all kinds of things you can do to be incredibly attractive, and you do not have to be the most physically attractive person in the room or have the best body or any of that kind of stuff. You can do it with energy, with frequency, and with your vibe. So let's dive in without much further ado. What are some things that you can do to become very, very, very attractive? I can tell you from personal experience, like I was going to bring out my the photo album of my teenage years and childhood and all that kind of stuff. I was chubby as a kid. I had I had this long curly hair and ringlets or whatever. And when I look back, and it was cute and everything, but I was really shy. It was hard for me to do anything without my mom, all these kinds of things. So I wasn't naturally attractive or confident growing up for most of my life. And I started to study other people and learn and figure this stuff out and begin to apply it in my own life. And I can say now, I do turn heads wherever I go. I do get a lot of attention. I do attract a lot of male attention and female attention. And I'm not saying this as a bragging kind of thing. I want you to know that if you wanted this experience, if you want to create this in your life, you can do it. It doesn't matter what you look like or what your past is or your tendencies or your personality. None of that is a limitation on who you can become. And for those of you who follow me, I go to raves, I go dancing and things like that. And I get people they come up to me all the time and they just say, I see you all around and I love your energy. And I had a girl be like, I look at you and I want to be you. Thank you. I just want to dance with you. People are drawn to that, and it makes people feel good too when you step into your power because you give permission for others to do it as well. So this isn't about manipulating and being conceited or being full of yourself or any of that kind of thing. It's about releasing all the limitations that keep you small and that makes you want to hide or feel like you're hiding, and just embrace who you really are, and people love it. Okay, so obviously first and foremost, the key to this is confidence. And we hear it all the time, and I don't want you to shut your brain off because I've heard this, because it is the thing, it's the key. And we will do that when we've heard information before. We'll even though we're not practicing it or living it in our lives, we will actually shut our brains off. We're I've heard this before, and we won't actually listen. But you don't actually know it because you're not embodying it and you're not doing it. And your ego will trick you into thinking, I know this already. And then you won't listen and you won't open your mind to it and think, okay, here's a way that I could actually embody this and use this information in my own life. So confidence is something that can be learned. If you are not a confident person, you can grow in this area. Like I said, I was super shy and insecure for a good part of my life. And I work with clients, and one of my clients asked me, they're like, how do you have this unshakable confidence? How do you get there? So again, you can work on this. A lot of it comes with just learning how the matrix works, how energy works, how the soul's journey. You start to get some perspective on life. You start to get perspective on how this whole thing is. And then you realize all these insecurities are totally irrelevant to you because you are amazing. Just the fact that you're alive in this experience is a miracle. And any kind of the limitations where you think you're not good enough, where you're not tall enough or skinny enough or young enough or old enough or rich enough or pretty enough or smart enough or any of that kind of thing, it's all just illusions and lies that's been given to you through your culture, through your religion, through family or whatever. And it's just a belief that you have, and you can change your mind, change the way you think. It's just a flip of the switch, and you can shift into a confident energy. And it'll take a little bit of practice, and you will get more and more confident the more you practice it. So you can learn it, not a problem. Confidence is very, very attractive. It's very magnetic. These things and these tips that I'm going to give you, they kind of mesh together. They're kind of different ways of coming at the same thing. And it's just sometimes when we say things in different ways, it'll make sense to different people. So one way to look at it is confidence. Another one is to know your value. Just know how incredible you are. Know how precious and wonderful and amazing you are. Feel that energy, because what happens is your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So how you think and feel and perceive yourself is honestly how others are going to think and feel and perceive you. And it's weird how it happens. And I'm going to be teaching my course again in maybe the next month or two, and I'm going to add a couple of modules about some of this stuff, because it's so weird how it happens. But there is steps to this. I say it kind of happens in like 3 steps, where when you get an idea of who you are, this is like the self-image and the person I desire to be. I want to be this kind of person, and I want to embody this energy, and I want to be confident and free and abundant and all this kind of stuff. And you think that thing, and you begin affirming it and telling yourself it and pumping yourself up. And I am magnetic. I am like beautiful or handsome. I'm powerful. I'm sexy. I'm confident. I am wealthy. You say these things to yourself. You start to like trick yourself a little bit into like feeling it and being like, yes, I am this energy, and you can do these different things like sit up tall and all this kind of stuff to make yourself feel good. Then what happens is you are projecting this energy out, and it takes a little bit of effort at first. You have to be conscious, like, I am successful, and you have to feel it, and you have to embody that energy. And then what happens is the second stage is that people will start to treat you like this. They will treat you. You might be making, I don't know, $5,000 a month, and you're saying, I'm successful, I am wealthy, and I'm abundant. And then there will be people that actually make more money than you that will come to you, and they think you make more money than them, for example, just as like one example of how this works. So you actually, the energy that you're sending out, people feel it, and they think that that's what you are, even before it's really manifesting in the physical. So then that's your second stage, when you are embodying, I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm charming, I'm magnetic, everybody wants to be with me. I capture everybody's attention in the room. As soon as I walk in, everybody looks at me. Like whatever the vibe is, the attractiveness you want to create for yourself, it'll start happening. People will feel that energy from you. It's that confidence. It's that sweetness, the goodness. And you will notice people treat you that way. You'll get approached. People will compliment you. They'll come up to you and say, wow, I really like your hair. I really like your eyes. You're really wonderful. I don't know why I'm falling in love with you so fast. All these kinds of things. And then the third stage is you become it. It's like it melds into your DNA, and it's who you are. And it's effortless for you now. It's not like you have to make an effort and try to be this person anymore. You are this person. So be confident, know your energy, use those affirmations, or know your value, I mean. So use the affirmations. Ones that I have used is, I am incredibly magnetic. I'm sensual and sexy. I leave everybody I come in contact with the impression of increase. People remember how you make them feel. They don't remember what you say. So make people feel good. Compliment them. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be loving. Be secure in your own energy. Don't be needy. Don't be like scared and feeble. Know that you are in control of you. You are the one in charge of what you're doing, where you're going, your life. You're not having to like tag on to anybody else. And I know that maybe this doesn't come naturally for some people, but again, you can learn it, and little by little you'll get better at this. And I continually push myself to get better and better at this. I am not needy. I don't need somebody else to be fulfilled or happy or successful. And I don't need to wait around, and I'm not going to wait around for other people to live the life that I love. When you embody that independence, that freedom, that confidence, it's very, very attractive, because most people don't have that. And then embody the core energy of you. So go online and just search, I don't know, Google something about a quiz on your core energy, whether it's masculine or feminine. 80% of women, your core energy is feminine. 80% of men, your core energy is masculine. So if you're the exception, just go and just figure that out. But once you know for sure that you are what your core, just go all in on it. Like, for those of you who are feminine, like, be feminine. I go back to last week, I did a live on masculine and feminine energy. So if you don't understand what that means, then go back and listen to that, so I don't have to explain it all again right now. But then embody it. Be the energy that you are, because what will happen is the masks, for example, if your core energy is feminine and you sink into it, those masculinity is very attracted to that. Masculine men will be very attracted to that feminine energy. So if you're kind of like muddled in the middle, you got wounded masculine and wounded feminine, and you're a woman putting up all your shields and being super tough and I can do everything on my own, or you're a man that's super passive and like not really like got a mission, isn't like going, achieving and expanding in life, you're just in the middle wishy-washy area. And this applies to anything, whether it's marketing or sales or anything like that. If you're in the middle wishy-washy area, you do not stand out. So go all in, be authentic, be yourself. Don't try to appeal and just sort of go with the mediocreness. A friend of mine, Sarah, if you don't know who Sarah is, Sarah Unplugged on Instagram, go follow her, we're best friends. And we go and we have a blast, because it's not very often you find another person who is outgoing and doesn't care what people think and can just have fun, and you don't have to like take care of each other, but you have so much fun together. So we have a blast. And we were in Vancouver, I think it was, and we were at a club sort of thing. What is it called? I can't remember. The Mansion. And we just dance. We don't care. There's a lot of people just sort of sitting on the side and bobbing, right? And or just even just not even dancing at all. And we dance and we go all in, we have fun. And there was one guy that was like, he's like, you guys are so different. Like, everybody's watching you. Everybody's noticing you. And like, people are waiting to kind of approach and get in and be around you. Like, your energy is so magnetic. Most people are tiptoeing. This is a Bob Proctor quote. Most people tiptoe through life hoping to make it safely to death. And most people are just trying to not, stand out, just kind of want to fade, and just wants to be like everybody else, wants to be accepted. Everybody's trying so hard to do what they can to be accepted by everyone that everybody's hiding who they really are, and you're not actually being interesting or appealing to anyone, because it's the same thing. So be authentic, be yourself. That's why I put these glasses on, is like to accentuate that point. Go all in on something. This is like a little practical tip for you too, for being very attractive and magnetic to turn heads and everything while you are out and about and doing things. Pick like an item that's like a statement piece. Something that stands out, that's unique. So even without my glasses, for example, the thing that people come up and talk to me the most or compliment me the most on is my hair and my eyes. So my hair is kind of different, right? It's a different thing. And my eyes, I play up my eyes with makeup. So I've learned to use these things in my favor to like stand out, to be unique, to be memorable. So choose something for yourself. You can do this with fashion. If you want to be sexy, just be it. Like, go it, like play that up. If you want to be funky, like get some items that are just, and you don't have to be like completely off the wall crazy, but you might have like some a statement piece in your jewelry, or some funky sunglasses, or you might color your hair in an interesting way. But don't try to just be like everybody else. Go into something, and notice if you're like looking around, you see something, you're like, oh, like I really love what they're wearing, I wish I could wear that. Because for so many years I'd be like, oh, like jewelry's so cool and I love jewelry, it looks so good, and on other people it doesn't suit me, I wish I could wear it. That thing for you, go start doing that thing, go start wearing that thing. If it's an act, and same with doing, if it's an activity, like if I would look at people dance and I'd be like, oh, I'd love to dance, I wish I could dance, but I was too insecure, I was scared what people would think about me, and I would just sit on the sidelines. And that's the very thing that I love now, like brings me so much joy, and I have so much fun, and I just can't get enough of it. And I spent so much of my life not doing it because I was scared what people thought of me. So this is really about taking back the limits on yourself, being authentic, doing the things you really, really love, being passionate. What lights you up? What are you excited about? Go for those things. A person who is loving life, a person who is happy and free, is not codependent, isn't like needing anybody to like make their life good, that is so attractive. And like I said, if you are that person, the most beautiful individual could be sitting over there and all eyes will be on you because of your energy, because of the way that you make people feel, because of the inspiration you are to others who want to feel that way too, and they want to live their best life and they want to be happy. It's just like, I want in that energy, I want to be around that. So when you do these things, spice up your wardrobe a little bit, do something a little bit wild and unique and fun that you really, really like. It's okay to stand out. Be the light that like makes people's lives sparkle, even if just for a moment. And it helps other people feel free to do that as well. When I notice this all the time, the dance floor can be kind of meh, and then when we go out, me and whoever, and we start going and having fun and letting loose, all of a sudden the dance floor starts filling up. All of these things that I talk about, whether it's attracting or whatever, it's just different angles at coming at the same thing: making more money, nice body, partner, experiences, I don't care, whatever you want to create in your life. It's all, the core of it is all that you are happy and fulfilled and free and purposeful and joyful and peaceful and all those things. And by doing that, you're making the world a better place. You're making your life better, you're making your community's life better, you're inspiring others, you're empowering others. Like, if you're not going to do it for you, or do it for you, do it for somebody else, do it for the world, and but honestly, do it for you. And don't hold back of who you really are. Think about the things that you're hiding. This is a really good little journal prompt or something that you can look at for yourself. What are you hiding from everybody? What are you not saying or doing because you're afraid that people won't like you, or you're going to lose love, or you're going to be laughed at or whatever? Those are the very things that are your authentic self. And then if you actually started doing those and being those, you would see your life transform. You'd see amazing relationships because you'd actually start attracting people that actually resonate with you, instead of people that are like sort of cool or whatever with the fake you that you're being to try and like make sure that everybody likes you. Of course, you're going to lose some friends and some people out of your life, but this is authenticity is the way to go, and you will be amazed at how much your life improves, and you start doing the things you actually want to do. You start living the life you actually want to live, and it's really, really an incredible experience. So, how to turn heads and attract whoever you want. It's confidence, know your value, embody your core energy, the masculine or feminine, be unique, go all in a vibe. I was at Folk Fest this weekend, and there was a guy, he was dressed as a monk. And he just walked very regally and slowly through the crowd, just had this like gentle smile on his face. And we were like, that's a vibe. It is. He went all in on that vibe. But I remember him, and everybody on that place will remember him, and he stands out in our mind. And like, I know he was like, one of my friends was given like this little note from him. He's handing out these little handwritten notes to people and like inspiring people and like saying nice things, and like just a beautiful soul. So be a vibe. it's a vibe, whatever. And the more you do it, the more like you can have fun with like going to new levels of releasing limits on yourself. It's a lot of fun. So most importantly, just be happy, do what you love, live a very happy life. A high vibration person is very attractive. People who are vibrating lower than you will be automatically attracted to you if you're at a higher vibe than them. It's just more magnetic. Simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So there you have it. This is the last of the videos on like this love and like attracting people and whatever of this month. So I hope these things have been helpful for you. If you want me to talk more about this kind of stuff and dive deeper into when it comes to manifesting in your intimate lives, let me know, because I can also create a course around this and do it as well. So when I know what you guys are really, really looking for, I know I got a lot of positive responses from a masculine and feminine energy video I did last week. So I will create and attend to whatever it is that you are wanting to understand more. So I love to research and learn and grow. And so whatever you are needing, I am here to figure it all out and package it up nicely in a way that's easy to understand. I love you guys very much. I want you to know how amazing and incredible you are, and you need to know it too. And once you know it, and once you fully love and accept yourself, and you are like, I am the bomb, and I'm the best thing since sliced bread, everybody's gonna think that about you too. It all starts in your mind. You can have, be, and do anything you want. See you guys next week. Bye, everybody.